Hello everybody, welcome to another video by Natony Fantasy. Today I will be doing a video a little bit different from my previous few rather rambly videos, although this will probably be just as rambly, seeing as that's what I do now. Anyway, so today I'm going to be going through my top 5 anime. This is just animes that I have watched that have a special place in my heart for whatever reason. I'm not saying that they are the best anime or the best quality or anything like that. I'm just saying they are my personal favourites, the ones I love to go back and rewatch, the ones I want to or have cosplayed from and absolutely loved cosplaying from, or they might just have a special place in my heart for another reason. So I'm just going to get right on and explain. First anime is Death Note. This was the first anime I ever watched all the way through that wasn't a like a younger kid's anime. This one was definitely so much more engaging than the peaceful or, child-friendly seeming animes that I had kind of watched through in the past. And I just found the whole thing incredibly engaging. I absolutely love the characters. I loved the plot. I loved every little twist there was in there. And I just think it was an amazing take on, like, a crime thriller, I guess it is. I'd never watched any kind of crime when I watched it. It was the first time I watched anything. And it really, really, really pulled me in. I love the whole, like, crossing over supernatural things like gods crossed with, like crime and reality and real problems that someone saw in the world. And honestly, I was like maybe 14 when I first watched it, 13 or 14, and I found it so interesting. I made people watch it. I watched it over and over. I have definitely cosplayed Misa quite a lot just because I like her outfit. I don't necessarily like her as much as a character, but yeah. Although I do there's not like any characters in there that I dislike either. But yeah, it was an amazing anime, so I really enjoyed watching it. 10 out of 10 would recommend. Very good. So the next anime is kind of not an anime, but kind of is an anime. It's the American-made anime called RWBY, which is RWBY. So this anime is a futuristically set, I guess, in a different world where they have powers and they have dust and it's cool. That sounds weird to people who don't know what it is. Dust is like power in a way. They can use it for a lot of things. So it's made by Rooster Teeth, they've made like quite a few things, such as Camp Camp as well is another thing that I've seen that I really enjoyed. And they do a lot of other things that aren't just like animation shows and whatever. But I think this anime is on its 6th season now, and I used to be into it with no, it wasn't an anime, can't be an anime, not made as Japanese or in Japan. But I think it is. It's got the right style, and although the first season is it lacks budget, the rest of it is absolutely brilliant. It has amazing plot, it's got good humor at times, it's got amazing characters that fit together really well, and it was definitely like through the first or like middle part of secondary school, it was definitely something that I was so hugely into. I've cosplayed Penny from it, and I have a long list of cosplays that I definitely want to do. As well as this, it has likable villains, and I love likable villains, and I will even like villains that aren't supposed to be likable. I always have a thing for villains because I just think they're interesting to pick apart and look at. It's the same in my own writing. It's the same with any characters I've created. I love villains basically. Yeah. But the villains in RWBY are definitely interesting. They're really fun to sort of look into. They have like good like motives and things like that. And so the whole thing works really well. And it's, I think, just for that like post teenager or like start of teenager nostalgia, I've got to say it's one of my favorites. So moving on to my third favorite anime would be Parasite Maximum. I'm pretty sure that's what it's called. It's one of my favorite animes. I don't know what it's called. No, it's Parasite Maximum, which is definitely one of the weirder ones I've seen. It's quite gory. I think it was very interesting, and I'm not sure if it was hugely liked either. I definitely didn't blow up in the way that some of the other animes that I have watched did. But I think it's very interesting. So a very, very good friend of mine got me into it, and I kind of haven't been able to stop watching it since. So since then, I've rewatched it quite a few times. I've asked other people to watch it, and as far as I know, the cosplay community stay away from it, which I found really interesting because I think there's a good chance, a good like availability for special effects and stuff, which a lot of people I follow do like. But anyway, not many people are interested in Parasite, which is a shame because I think it's an absolutely amazing anime and has made it onto my top 3rd list space. So yeah. Onto my second anime. My second anime is an incredibly well-known anime, especially in the cosplay community, and it is Boku no Hero. Boku no Hero Academia is one of my favorites. It's my second favorite actually. It is still coming out, unlike a lot of animes that I have watched are permanently stopped or finished. But yeah, so Boku no Hero is amazing. It's about powers and the kids in a school. And I'm going to explain it really badly because I'm scared I'm going to spoil something. This is a spoiler-free video. Yeah. So Boku no Hero is an amazing anime. It has brilliant villains. It's got amazing characters that I absolutely love. And I cosplay so many characters from it, as I have definitely mentioned before. I really enjoy the anime, and it is very, very, very close to being my first favorite anime. But yeah, I adore everything about it. There are many AUs, as I have mentioned before, and I really do. I just like, there's not anything about it that I have disliked, although there are characters that I may not like as much as others, and there are certain plot lines that I don't like as much as the other ones. I love overall everything about it, including the movie. They made a Boku no Hero movie, and I'm pretty sure they're making another one at the end of this year, maybe, or the end of next year. But yeah, the movie, they managed to keep everything kind of the same-ish. It was closer than I've seen a lot of other movies. The animation style wasn't too bad. But yeah, I love it. If you can't tell from how many times I've said that. So the anime at the very top of my list is an anime that has a very special place in my heart for me. It's a little bit old, I guess. It's older than the other ones that I've mentioned, and except maybe Death Note. I don't know when Death Note came out. But anyway, it definitely only has a special place in me because of the way it was introduced to me and the the cosplay community I have around this particular anime. And that anime is Hunter x Hunter. So this anime is definitely less popular now as it was a little while ago. It came out in 2011 and it has currently stopped airing, and I don't think it's coming back, but we're not going to go into that apparently. So yeah, who's we? The anime follows these two kids around going on adventures and things like that. It's got amazing arcs. It's got kind of magic, or nen. It's got, which is like kind of powers and stuff. It's got crazy creatures. It's got other fun characters. It's definitely got characters. It's got good characters. The arcs are amazing and they're very well split up despite not having seasons. Not really having seasons. It's been taken off Netflix, which is really annoying. Fun fact, it got taken off Netflix the day after I started watching it on there. So that was really fun. Didn't enjoy that. It's definitely the anime that I go back to and I rewatch a lot, and it's probably part of the reason why I have not watched more anime, which is a little sad, I guess, because I keep going onto a website to watch anime and I'm like, what am I going to watch today? Let's rewatch the last arc of Hunter x Hunter. Let's rewatch this bit of Hunter x Hunter. And Danganronpa's sitting there going, really? Again? So yeah, that's the truth. That's it. That's the reason. This anime, I love it, but I blame it purely on why I haven't watched anything else. So I definitely have a few very, very, very favorite characters, and I definitely have a few characters I don't like in this, which is the issue when you have. It's probably one of the longer animes I've watched. It definitely took me a while to watch. I only started April last year, and I've definitely watched it through enough times to make up for the time that I spent not watching it. It took me a while to get into it at first. Admittedly, I wasn't 100% convinced at first because I was very, very into Death Note at this point. And I wasn't willing to break away from this, but I did, and I loved it. So, you know, thank you for showing me that anime, friend. But yeah, it's got another special place in my heart because one of the best con experiences I had, I met someone cosplaying two characters from it. I've cosplayed characters from it, and I've been noticed by, again, I've been noticed by cosplayers that I absolutely idolize, and they have turned around and gone, oh, I know who you're cosplaying. It was the only person at the con who recognized it, because no one knows the anime. 10 out of 10 would recommend. Go watch it. It's really good. I have so many other cosplans or cosplays that I want to do from this anime as well, because I think that the character designs are so good. And before anyone asks if you do know the anime, I've watched the 2011 version, not the 1999 version, but I will get round to it again. It's taking me a while. I keep rewatching the other version. You know, when you type in Hunter x Hunter and there's the 2011 version and you're there for the 1999 version, but I just have to click the 2011 version and go back and rewatch all my favorite parts. So I've definitely, yeah, I've definitely got very attached to that anime much quicker than I normally would with other animes. Normally it takes me like the entire time to watch it and then I sit and I think about it for a bit. But no, that is my favorite anime, so that is my top 5, going from Death Note to Ruby to Parasite the Maximum to Boku no Hero, and then finally Hunter x Hunter. So I hope you enjoyed this slightly shorter video. Apologies for it being a little shorter, and same with the other one. As I said, I'm ill at the moment. But anyway, thank you for watching. Bye!